Hello, my Pilates enthusiasts. We are back here to do a little bit more of pre-Pilates that we've been doing in a series. We're going to stay with some standing stuff, and I want to work on spider up the wall. So this is also something you might have had in physical therapy if you've ever had to go. It's a great shoulder and neck strengthening exercise, and all you need is a wall, and we'll build on our stance that we've had before. So you're going to find a wall, right? You're going to face the wall and you're going to find your stance, whether you are heels together, toes apart, or parallel. Hopefully you can see me. And now, depending on the injury you're working, if you're in a place where your shoulder is still really bothering you, don't stand too close to the wall. That's when we get more healed and more advanced in our workout, right? You can step away a little bit and you're going to have all 10 fingers on the wall. And again, make sure your Pilates stance, Pilates box is square. You're in your stance, whether it's heels together, toes apart, or parallel. And you're going to face the wall. And you want to make sure your powerhouse is in, right? Try to be careful and aware. You can always set up, if you don't have a mirror around, right, to do this in front of, set up your camera or your iPad or whatever technology you have and look in it to see where your body is. Right? Because if you're doing this too much, which is my tendency lately personally, I have to really pull my rib cage in when I'm doing this. And it feels like I'm doing this, and that's okay. Just be aware that you're not going to keep it there forever. It's just about holding that in. That will get into our mat work series eventually. Okay, so fingers are on the wall. And what you're going to do, you want to try to make sure you feel every single finger. A lot of times we forget about our thumb working up the wall. And I have nails, so my thumb kind of is a little sideways. And you want to make sure every finger is working. And you work up the wall the best you possibly can. You might not have even gotten this far, that's okay. I'm going to go to where I can just so you have the visual, because the goal is to get that upper part of your arm really long. We tend to bend at our elbows and do the work from the elbow down to the hands, but it's really that upper arm that's closer to the powerhouse. And a lot of times when we're going up, we tend to do this, right? Make sure you're pulling your rib cage in and your powerhouse in, walking those fingers up, right? And now right now, because of my upper body being tight, I feel a really big stretch in here. And that is what it's for. It's to help strengthen all of those muscles so that they're working better, so you don't have to use the muscles that are up in here incorrectly. And then once you get there, you're going to work down. Using, again, all the fingers. Pretend you're playing the piano. Ooh, pull the powerhouse in, Julie. Right? And then you would do this about 3 to 5 times. Now, depending, the more advanced we get, the more we can be up against the wall. Trying to see if I'm pulled in and working down. And again, there's also a series where you would work sideways on the wall. So facing you, I'm going to do. If you're doing this, do evenly both sides at first. When you want to work on strength, do weak, strong, weak. Meaning the injured side, your regular side, and then the injured side again. And now when you have this set up where you're going to work sideways again, start out a little bit further and then work your way in. I'm going to work somewhat so I can see myself in the video. And what you're going to do, when you're looking sideways, your hand should be in front of you a little bit. Don't have it directly at your side, because you see how this changes the body? You want it a little bit so that your whole Pilates box is square, your stance is nice and strong. And then the other arm would be holding here. And you would walk up. Ooh, that thumb does not like to work. Gets my nails, but you would work up the same way as far as you possibly can, and then you would work back down 3 to 5 times. And then again, moving further in, the better your injury is becoming and the more advanced you're becoming. So that is your spider up the wall. If you have any questions, let me know. Please comment down below or email julia@clinginggracepilates.com. It's a faster way to get to me. Also with that as well, if you've been trying these exercises and you have any questions or concerns, you need some troubleshooting, reach out. I would love to talk to you and help any way I can. See you on the next episode. Blessings. Bye.